Hello, my name is STACEY Walker, and I serve as a LINN County Supervisor, and I am proud to take a stand with Waypoint to end domestic violence. As a small child, I witnessed my mother being mentally, physically, and emotionally abused by her intimate partner. I can tell you firsthand, this is something no child should witness, and no person, man, woman, or otherwise should ever have to endure. As a man and a self-proclaimed gentleman, I pledge to help Waypoint raise awareness about domestic violence in the communities we call home. Today, I ask you to take a stand and support Waypoint's Gentleman campaign in an effort to bring us one step closer to a world without violence.
Hi, my name is Kim, and I'm a police officer with the City of Dubuque. I am part of the Domestic Crime Unit that works with individuals who experience domestic violence. To ensure a victim is getting the support they need, it is important that I am compassionate and understanding of each unique situation, as domestic violence can be very complicated. Therefore, it is essential I am educated on all the inner working parts and dynamics that surround this crime. Organizations like Waypoint are able to provide victims and survivors support through advocacy, safety planning, and resources to empower them to move forward in their lives. Please take a stand with me against domestic violence by supporting Waypoint's Gentleman campaign.
Hi, my name is Bob, and I work for Waypoint in the Iowa Accountability Program at the Black Hawk County Courthouse. Through these programs, we aim to enhance meaningful collaborations between the African American community and traditional domestic violence victim service providers by reducing barriers victims experience when interacting with the courts. In my role, I assist victims applying for temporary protection orders for relief from domestic violence. Throughout my years of experience, I've learned that media, culture, and socialization continue to reinforce men's violence toward women. We need men to take a stand and be allies for women in the fight for justice and equality. This is why I support Waypoint's Gentleman's campaign. Please join me by speaking out and taking a stand to end domestic violence in the community we call home.
My name is Nellie, and I'm the director of Waypoint's Domestic Violence Victim Services Program. Last year, Waypoint provided advocacy to 2,843 survivors of domestic violence and answered our 24-hour resource and support line 6,822 times throughout Northeast Iowa. Advocates work one-on-one with clients to support their unique needs, empowering them to move forward in their lives. Waypoint's Gentleman campaign is critical when it comes to raising funds and awareness for our domestic violence victim services program. 1 in 3 women will experience domestic violence in her lifetime. These people are your coworkers, friends, neighbors, and family members, all searching for support in their time of crisis. I'm asking you to please take a stand with Waypoint and help us end domestic violence.
Hi, my name is Kristi. Every day I work with individuals affected by domestic violence as a victim witness coordinator in Dubuque County. My role is to ensure victims know their rights and to help them navigate through the criminal justice system. Organizations like Waypoint are imperative to the over 300 victims and survivors I work with every year. By connecting them to Waypoint, they are able to receive free, confidential services to support them with achieving safety and stability for themselves and their families. Today, I am taking a stand with Waypoint to end domestic violence. Please join me in participating in the Gentleman campaign.
Hi, my name is Barb, and I've been advocating for victims of domestic violence since 1993. From my experience, I can tell you that spreading awareness for a cause plays a vital role in ending domestic violence. The great thing is, you don't have to be a certified advocate to make a difference. I'm asking you to join Waypoint and other victim service providers during the month of October as we celebrate National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. By sharing information and resources with your friends, family, and community members, you can provide the strength someone needs to ask for help and change a life. Thank you for supporting organizations like Waypoint and taking a stand against domestic violence.
Hi, my name is Mark Clemens. After losing my Aunt Amy to domestic violence, I knew I had to do more to spread awareness in the community I call home. I serve on the board for the Dubuque, Delaware Coalition Against Domestic Violence, and I'm part of the planning committee for the Mellon Sisters Race Against Domestic Violence, which honors my aunt. Advocacy from community members like you and organizations like Waypoint are critical in making sure everyone is educated about the signs of domestic violence and what to do if you or someone you know needs help. Please join me in participating in the Gentleman Campaign so we can work together to create a world where everyone has the right to a happy, healthy relationship.
My name is Anastasia, and I am a Victim Witness Coordinator with LINN County. Every year, the LINN County Attorney's Office prosecutes approximately 500 domestic violence-related cases. While that number may seem high, there are countless others that are never reported to law enforcement. The criminal justice system can be intimidating for victims. As a Victim Witness Coordinator, my job is to answer questions, provide support, and make referrals to organizations like Waypoint, which can provide critical services to help victims during their initial crisis and support them as they move forward. In order to end domestic violence, we must all work together to spread awareness and help those in need. Please join me in taking a stand with Waypoint by supporting the Gentleman Campaign.
I am Nicole, and I am a police officer with the Domestic Crime Unit in Dubuque. In my line of work, I am often involved in domestic violence incidents and work with victims to support them with finding resources and support beyond what law enforcement can provide for them. One of those resources is Waypoint. When connected to Waypoint, victims have the opportunity to work with an advocate to develop a safety plan and determine short and long-term goals to help them move forward in their life. Waypoint cannot provide the services they do in this community without individuals like you. That is why I am personally asking you to take a stand with me by participating in the Gentleman Campaign. Whether you volunteer, share their information through social media sites, purchase a shirt, or make a donation, you are making a difference for victims of domestic violence in our community.
My name is MARILYN, and I am an emergency room social worker. My job is to develop trust with patients and ensure them that they are in a safe place to get help, regardless of their situation. Developing this trust is especially important with victims of domestic violence. In the emergency room, we see individuals from all walks of life, all races, ages, genders, socioeconomic statuses. Domestic violence does not discriminate. In many cases, the physical signs of abuse are obvious. We see individuals who have been choked, kicked, and punched, some even beaten beyond recognition. But the other aspects of abuse, emotional, mental, financial, are the ones that are hardest to identify and are often the reason a victim is unable to leave their abuser. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, know you are not alone. Social workers, advocates, and agencies like Waypoint are here to support individuals in need. Please join me by supporting Waypoint's Gentleman Campaign in an effort to end domestic violence.
My name is Richard Kirkendall. As the Assistant County Attorney in Dubuque County, responsible for trying all domestic violence-related cases, I know from experience that responding to domestic violence is only a partial solution. Actually reducing violence in our community means reshaping the culture. That is why I support the Dubuque and Delaware County Coalition Against Domestic Violence, and that is why I support Waypoint's Gentleman Campaign. Join me during National Domestic Violence Awareness Month in October and take a stand with Waypoint. Together, we can raise awareness about the tragedy of domestic violence and move toward a community of peace.
My name is Brad Hart, and I'm the mayor of Cedar Rapids. I'm taking a stand with Waypoint by proclaiming October 17th as Gentleman Day in an effort to spread awareness about domestic violence and its impact on our community. According to the National Network to End Domestic Violence, 1 in 3 women will experience domestic violence in our lifetime, meaning someone you know could be impacted. Waypoint provides advocacy, resources, and support to victims of domestic violence to inspire them to move forward in their lives. Thank you for taking a stand with me to help Waypoint end domestic violence.
My name is Quentin Hart, and as Mayor of Waterloo, I am asking you to take a stand against domestic violence as I proclaim October 17th, Gentleman Day. a day to raise awareness about the domestic violence that takes place right here in our community. I urge everyone, especially men, to set the example that violence is not acceptable by speaking up and speaking out. 1 in 3 women will experience domestic violence in her lifetime. It is time we open our eyes, reach out, and speak up. Together, we can put a stop to this heinous crime. I support Waypoint's Gentleman Campaign, and I urge you to do the same.
My name is Roy Buol. As the mayor of Dubuque, I'm honored to take a stand with Waypoint to proclaim October 17th as Gentleman Day. On this day, we recognize the individuals who do not use violence against others, those who stand up when they see violence happening, and those who mentor the younger generation about not using violence, those who are truly making a difference. I encourage you to join me in celebrating Gentleman Day on October 17th. Your support can help end domestic violence in our community.
My name is Wayne Jerman. As the Chief of Police for the Cedar Rapids Police Department, I interact with victims of domestic violence often. While law enforcement does what we can to support victims when we respond, we cannot be a long-term solution. In my role, I work to build relationships with organizations like Waypoint to ensure everyone receives the services they need after experiencing domestic violence. Your support for Waypoint's Gentleman Campaign will make a difference. Together, we can work to end domestic violence in our community.
My name is TERI, and I am Waypoint's Board of Directors President. In my role, I get to hear firsthand from clients about the effects of domestic violence and the hope Waypoint has provided to them in their time of need. As a board member, it is my responsibility to educate the community about the vital services Waypoint provides and the difference they make in so many lives. We, as a community, need to take a stand with Waypoint. Your support of the Gentleman Campaign, whether you purchase a shirt, attend an event, or simply tell a friend, truly makes a difference. You can be the hope that someone needs to move forward in their lives. Thank you for your support.
Hi, I'm Jay Kennedy, the Chief Executive Officer at Waypoint. Every day we inspire people to move forward through our programs, and our Domestic Violence Victim Services program is no different. During the month of October, we host the Gentleman Campaign to encourage community members, especially men, to take a stand against domestic violence by speaking up and educating youth about refraining from violence. I cannot begin to thank you enough for the difference that you're making in the lives of our clients by participating in this campaign. Whether you share your time by volunteering, make a donation, or purchase a t-shirt, you are truly changing the lives for individuals experiencing domestic violence. On behalf of everyone at Waypoint and the 2,843 victims and survivors who received help last year, thank you. You have played a part in providing our clients with hope to move forward in their lives.